What is up, YouTube? And today we're going to be talking about the new arena season, how it works, what I think about it, and what they can actually do to either improve it if there needs to be any improvements. So arena was closed for the past 3 days, I'd say. It's mostly because they were just reworking it. You can see that it's completely different now. You know, the NPC challenges, it pretty much looks the same as the regular ones, and this NPC challenge, which was a great source of sky stones if you do it off cooldown, doesn't really give you sky stones anymore, and it's going to be pretty much the same as just regular arena. Not really a point to do NPC challenges anymore unless you're trying to camp your rank, which we'll talk about. So basically how the ranking works, basically everything's still the same, right? You still have your defense team with your 4 units. Don't question my defense team. I don't really have a lot of the meta ML 5 stars that just came out. Basically just putting your defense teams the same thing. And you're going to notice that your rank has gone down 1 tier. So I was camping champion 5. And basically what happened is I got bumped down to challenger. And it puts me at challenger 1, the top, right? So if you ended legend, right, you would get bumped down to champion 1 and so forth. And that is because we have the introduction of the Emperor tier in regular arena now. Emperor was exclusive to World Arena just because the gap between champion and legend was super large. And in regular arena, it's probably even larger. So they decided to include Emperor. You're going to see the point system has also changed a bit. Basically, you need more points now to climb, which makes sense because there's another tier. But you're going to see that the weekly rewards are pretty much the same. For Champion 5, I think it was the same as how it is currently, so there's no real change, except that Emperor is now going to be another area where you can camp, pretty much. And it's going to be harder to camp here because Champion 5, right, this was basically like, I don't know, like the top 9,000, 10,000 players. Emperor is going to be a tenth of that. But if you can make a good defense team and if you actually have good units geared, you can pretty much camp up here and get up to, I'd say, 850 sky stones. Now, the difference between the ranks of champion and emperor isn't that great. 800 sky stones a week compared to 850, right? 50 sky stones a week of a difference. It doesn't really matter too much, but I think the biggest thing is going to be that the promotion rewards have been added. So basically, it's a one-time reward for just getting to that rank. As you can see, I already went up to Legend 1 and I got all these huge rewards. Now they're actually adding these Emperor 1 rewards into the game, or Emperor rewards into the game. So if you've already claimed up to Legend, or, you know, honestly, if you haven't even got to Legend yet, you can try to get into Emperor. It's a lot easier to get into it, I'd say, compared to Legend, because Legend's top 100, Emperor's 10 times. So you can get these one-time rewards, which is a great thing. And even if you've been to Legend before, the Emperor rewards are still available, as you can see. So for people who have, you know, been playing for a long time and have already gotten, you know, some of the Legend rewards, you can go back now and just get pretty much free sky stones from just grinding. And it's going to be way easier now because in the past, a lot of your flags were used on these NPC challenges to get those sky stones. But now, because it doesn't give it, you're pretty much going to be forced to grind regular arena, which is going to make it so that climbing up to Emperor is not going to be that much of a big deal. Also, you're going to see that there is a battle pass system now, and this doesn't require any sky stones to purchase. You can see that you get 10 battle pass EXP for each flag consumed, up to 50 EXP a day, and you can actually buy ranks with sky stones, which I wouldn't really do unless you are at the end of the season and you really want some of the rewards, which we'll talk about. But there are very good rewards, right? You get charms, reforge mats, which are always nice. You get a free unknown slate, which is insane. And I don't know if they give you a bottle. I assume they would if they have a slate. Probably not, because arena is going to be for the slates. But yeah, they do give you this slate, which is going to be very nice. I think that it's removed from the arena store, if I'm not mistaken. Let's actually check, because they also did change the arena shop here. And yes, it is removed from the arena shop. So very nice that you don't have to spend all of your currency for it now. You can just spend your conquest points on other stuff, right? Because in the past, everyone would, you know, save all their points for the unknown slate and not have a lot of currency left over. But now you're gonna see you can actually, you know, save your currency and then use it on the gear now. And this, I think this is the season, right? Contention season. Maybe I'm wrong. No, this is last season. So I do believe that the gear now, let me just, you know, do something like this so I can show you the gear. The gear is going to be in the battle pass now, I do believe. But you can now go back and buy all of these really good pieces. And I think as a newer player, it was very hard to actually buy older season pieces, because you had to buy the current season ones and you had to buy the unknown slate and his Mulgora and energy. But now, because there isn't as much of a conquest point sink, you can save this and buy the energy every day, which you should definitely do. And you can buy the older season gear, which honestly is pretty insane, right? Even like the Oath season gear, even though it's a little bit worse, still very good base stats, right? So very, very good way to actually catch up now because of the new system. You're also going to notice that the silver currency is gone, so you don't need to actually have that to buy the gear. The silver currency was pretty annoying as well to get because you couldn't really buy anything for the first like 3 weeks, especially the Unknown Slate. So basically they reworked the shop as well, which is very nice. And also you're going to see that basically the way the fighting works is a little bit different as well. You can only see 3 of them now. You get weekly play rewards as well at the bottom left, and there's just a ton of things going with the new system. So basically how it works is you can refresh as usual, you can fight as usual, and then you can refresh. Let's just show you guys a battle and I guess how it works. I think right now I should be able to beat like this team pretty handily. And you're going to see, actually, if you go into it, you can quick match. And if you quick match here, it's the same as quick battling hunts. You'll be able to do this up to 10 times a day. So the 5 flags you have stored up and the 5 flags you can actually buy with friendship, you'll be able to see that you can quick match here. And this is how it works. You don't have to spend all of your time, you know, doing arena now, which is great. And you'll see after you actually beat one of the 3, it'll refresh automatically for you. So it's a very, very nice way to actually, you know, just grind out arena without actually having to grind it, right? So you can see I have 6 more chances left out of my 10. You get pretty much 5 capped after you sleep. You get 5 from your friendship points, which I already bought. And you can just quick match over and over. And the remaining flags, you can just do it normally if you want to keep climbing for the day. So I think arena was a pretty large time sink, which people didn't really enjoy. But now with this new system, very, very nice. You can actually just, you know, climb through very easily and pretty quickly and not have to really worry about it too much. But if you do want to play through it to test out units, you know, you can do that still. You can just turn it off. But you can see I'm just grinding through this arena and just, you know, just getting all my currency here and also, you know, getting my streak rewards and ranking up as well. And this is the point system at the left here. You'll see the bar here is just your point system, and you guys probably already know. Once you reach a certain amount of points, you'll be able to promote, and it's going to be a little bit different for Champion 4 and up because you need the points, but you also need to be in the top whatever number threshold, so that's how it works. And it's just a great way to actually do arena now without wasting too much time. So just curious about what you guys think about the new arena system. I think it is a great system. It's a lot better now than it was in the past, just because of the fact that in the past it just took so much time to do over and over, and it was very frustrating. But now with just a click of a button, you can see you're able to just quick match through, get your rewards, get your reputation quests done, which is probably the biggest thing that was annoying about arena, just getting your reputation quests done. And you can just breeze through now and even climb very quickly. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about this new system. I've seen mixed reviews, mostly because you don't get Sky Stones anymore from the NPC challenges, but they kind of put it into the weekly play rewards, so I think it balances out. But yeah, I'm just curious what you guys think.